To be a man of purpose is to move through life with clarity, direction, and an unshakable sense of meaning. This is not a feat accomplished by accident, but rather through deliberate action, self-discipline, and a deep understanding of human nature. Many of history's greatest thinkers have pondered the concept of purpose, and few offer greater insights than Robert Greene, Friedrich Nietzsche, and Arthur Schopenhauer. These three intellectual giants, despite their differing philosophies, provide a comprehensive blueprint for forging a purposeful life. Greene explores power, strategy, and mastery. Nietzsche delves into the will to power and self-overcoming, while Schopenhauer provides a sobering perspective on suffering, individual will, and the nature of existence. By synthesizing their teachings, we can develop a roadmap toward living with intentionality and forging an indomitable character. Robert Greene, the renowned author of The 48 Laws of Power, The Art of Seduction and Mastery, emphasizes that a purposeful life is built upon strategy, discipline, and the ability to navigate complex social structures. Greene teaches that to be a man of purpose, one must cultivate an acute awareness of human nature and master the laws that govern power dynamics. One of his most profound insights is the importance of mastery. In Mastery, Greene argues that purpose is achieved through a lifelong dedication to a craft. He identifies three essential phases to achieving mastery: apprenticeship, active experimentation, and creative breakthrough. A man of purpose does not dabble in different pursuits aimlessly. He selects a field, immerses himself in it, and dedicates his life to perfecting his skills. This long-term vision requires patience, resilience, and the ability to endure setbacks without wavering. Furthermore, Greene underscores the necessity of strategic thinking. In the 48 Laws of Power, he highlights the importance of being deliberate in one's actions and recognizing the power of influence. A man of purpose does not act impulsively. He understands that every decision must align with his broader vision. He is neither reckless nor reactive, but instead operates with calculated precision. By mastering these principles, a man can navigate the complexities of life while remaining steadfast in his pursuit of purpose. Friedrich Nietzsche, one of the most provocative and influential philosophers in history, offers a radical perspective on living with purpose. Nietzsche's concept of the will to power is central to his philosophy. He argues that all life is driven by an inherent force to grow, expand, and assert itself. Unlike those who seek comfort or passive happiness, a man of purpose embraces struggle as a means of self-overcoming. Nietzsche warns against the dangers of complacency and mediocrity. He criticizes the herd mentality, in which individuals conform to societal norms without questioning them. Instead, he champions the Übermensch, Overman, an individual who forges his own values, shapes his own destiny, and rises above the limitations imposed by society. A man of purpose does not seek approval or validation from the world. He defines his own existence and pursues his goals with unrelenting drive. Moreover, Nietzsche advocates for amor fati, the love of one's fate. This principle teaches that a man of purpose does not bemoan the obstacles life throws at him, but rather embraces them as essential to his growth. He understands that suffering, hardship, and adversity are not mere inconveniences, but necessary trials that strengthen his character. By accepting his fate and using it as fuel for his journey, he transforms challenges into stepping stones toward greatness. Arthur Schopenhauer presents a more somber, yet equally profound perspective on purpose. Unlike Nietzsche, who sees struggle as an avenue for growth, Schopenhauer views life as inherently filled with suffering. In the world as will and representation, he argues that human desires are endless and that the pursuit of fulfillment often leads to disappointment. However, within this bleak outlook lies a crucial lesson. A man of purpose must accept the nature of existence and rise above fleeting pleasures. Discovering your life's task. Greene posits that the first step toward mastery, and consequently, the realization of one's purpose, is discovering one's life's task. This concept refers to an individual's innate calling, a deeply personal vocation that aligns with their natural inclinations and talents. Unlike the modern tendency to chase financial security or external validation, Green urges individuals to look inward, tracing the origins of their interests back to childhood. He suggests that early fascinations and persistent curiosities are clues to one's authentic path. To truly discover one's life's task, Green advises a period of self-exploration, where individuals detach from societal pressures and engage in deep introspection. This is not a passive endeavor, but an active excavation of one's past experiences, personal obsessions, and moments of peak engagement. He illustrates this point through historical examples, such as Leonardo da Vinci, who, from an early age, demonstrated an insatiable curiosity about the natural world, which later guided his prolific career as an artist, inventor, and scientist. Green emphasizes that one's purpose is not dictated by external circumstances, but rather uncovered through persistent self-inquiry and courageous experimentation. Once an individual identifies their life's task, the next critical stage in Green's framework is the apprenticeship phase. This is where purpose is honed through rigorous practice, deliberate learning, and relentless exposure to the intricacies of one's chosen craft. Green warns against the modern obsession with quick success, emphasizing that true mastery, and by extension, a meaningful life, is only achieved through thousands of hours of disciplined practice. He references historical masters such as Benjamin Franklin, who spent years meticulously learning the trade of printing before evolving into one of history's greatest polymaths. During this phase, Green stresses the importance of adopting the mindset of a humble learner, seeking out mentors who can accelerate one's growth and expose blind spots. A major obstacle many face during this stage is the resistance to discomfort and failure. However, Green asserts that challenges and setbacks are not deterrents, but essential components of mastery. He highlights the importance of what he calls repetition and immersion, fully engaging with the field, absorbing knowledge from various angles, and experimenting fearlessly. This period of deep learning solidifies one's skills and lays the foundation for innovative breakthroughs, further reinforcing a profound sense of purpose. Creative breakthrough and the power of independence. Mastery is not simply about acquiring skills, but transcending them to reach a state of creative independence. Green describes this stage as the moment when an individual moves beyond imitation and begins innovating, shaping their craft in a way that reflects their unique perspective. This transition is where a deeper sense of life purpose is realized, as the individual no longer follows a predefined path, but carves out their own. Green provides numerous examples of historical figures who achieved this level of mastery, from Thomas Edison to Charles Darwin. These individuals did not merely follow existing frameworks, but disrupted their respective fields with groundbreaking contributions. Green highlights the necessity of continuous learning, adaptability, and the courage to challenge conventional wisdom. By the time an individual reaches this stage, their purpose is no longer abstract, but fully actualized in their work, leaving a lasting impact on the world.